What's up with this? Aisle after aisle of folding chairs? And look at this store. The shelves filled with giant plastic piggy banks.
Every single aisle has these piggy banks here.
Nope, it's not the latest craze. They're decoys. It's a tactic many stores are using to fill empty shelves at a time when the nation's experiencing major shortages of pretty much everything due to the supply chain crisis.
What a supermarket is trying to do is hide the fact that there are shortages. They don't want to scare consumers at all.
Shopping expert Phil Lempert says there's method to the madness. Empty shelves can spark panic.
They also want to prevent hoarding from taking place the way it did in the beginning of COVID.
This store actually covered their empty shelves with a giant image of packed shelves. Fake food covering up empty shelves, tweeted the shopper who spotted the ruse, so people won't notice the cupboard is bare. And this drink's fridge sure looks full, but open it up, it's practically empty. Other stores are using a different tactic, spreading out the goods they have an abundance of.
They're taking frozen pizza, for example, that maybe just you saw one of before, and now you might see 6 or 7 of them over a bigger area to hide those empty shelves.
Another example, moving cartons of milk to the front of the shelf to make it seem full.
We better get used to it. We're going to see higher prices, we're going to see more shortages, and frankly, we're going to see retailers try even harder to be able to mask the fact that their store is empty.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors also to the, also double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you brothers out there who are pushing forward in our truth and all sincerity. And we just want to, update, you brothers and sisters out there, okay, with what's going on in America. And as you can see, and I'm sure you brothers and sisters have already seen this and, taken notice of how, empty the stores have been, your grocery stores, your local, Walmarts to your local, Walgreens, all right, Costco, so on and so forth, right? You're noticing that the, shelves are bare, okay? And we know that this is all just, biblical prophecy, coming to pass, all right? And we'll start off with this scripture here in 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 22, and it reads, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And it says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand still in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run." Okay? And pretty much this is just telling you that your supplies are going to get cut. And we're seeing that, all right? We just watched this, quick clip, okay? And that quick clip, from Instagram, it which they got it from Inside Edition, all right? It showed you how, they have these I don't even know what to call them exactly, but these like sheets over the shelves, all right, of said product, but then when you lift up the sheet, there's no product under it. Okay? Then they got those new I guess you could say those new refrigerators at what is it, Walgreens and CVS's.
Yeah, yep.
They show you, whatever product it is, right? Whether it be, Smart Water or Gatorade, whatever, right? But then when you open up the the refrigerator, there's nothing there.
And they have them on vending machines as well. A lot of new age vending machines that you'll see. Well, not new age, because you got the other ones with the card that you can see visibly. But they're starting to put that over certain vending machines as well, to where, okay, your favorite product is there, but it's not there. All right, we sell your favorite product, but we just don't have it in stock right now.
Yep, exactly. And that's just to cover up, the situation at hand. All right, to really, not spark panic. Because, see, they're really just trying to make people cool, calm, and collected. They don't want people to, start, terrorizing the streets, as of now, okay? Because, look, a lot of these people, like even when we're out there prophesying and teaching, a lot of people laugh, they scoff, they don't take it serious. When we talk about these famines, because last camp on Friday, we had this Edomite bypass with his pizza, and we were, going into, the things that were going on in this, country, with all, with the lack of food, the lack of, resources, things of that nature. And the guy laughed like, these things aren't happening. And we're looking at him like, bro, are you paying attention to what's, going on in your local stores? But clearly a lot of these people, they don't see it. And that's because they are willingly ignorant,
It's because he still had that piece in his hand.
Oh, that's what we mentioned. Yep. We said eventually, look, you're not gonna be able to go to California pizza, all right, Chipotle. That stuff is gonna be out of commission soon, man. All right. You got a scripture? Any chance?
I got Isaiah 32.
Isaiah, what was it, 32?
And, verse 10.
All right, you can read it, dog.
Cause this gets on the women, but when we talk about this truth, we don't. It's not primarily catered unto women. This is for one, first and foremost, for the men of the Lord. All right, we're talking about how the earth is about to be. All right, this earth is about to be chaotic. The thing is that women are going to receive a lot of hell because they are the most vulnerable, aside from children. All right, they're really vulnerable in many ways, aspects. They bleed, this, that, and so forth, and they also depend upon this government. But we all do. This is about to hit us all. This is Isaiah 32:10. It says, "Many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the vintage shall fail." The vintage, basically the way of how people have accommodated their lives, their livelihood, their income. Yep. It's about to fail. Yep. You're not going to be able to go to the goddamn store. Mm-hmm. And if you can, what the fuck are you going to be able to trade with? Where you going to be able to buy?
It's getting dangerous, too, because, look, I'll say this. Right now, and we're seeing this a lot in the Chicagoland area. I'm not sure how it is elsewhere, and I'm sure it's happening in all these major cities. But you have these, young thugs, I'll call them that, these young thugs who are, in their 20s more or less. They're going into these rich areas and going into the Gucci's, the Louis Vuittons, all right? These high-end stores and just basically raiding the store. They'll run in there for about basically let's say 5 minutes, raid the store and just dip, right? And the reason why they're doing that is because there's no cops on duty or lack of cops.
Yep.
Okay? And pretty much they're getting away with this. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because it's going to go from these high-end stores to your local grocery store, your local gas station. They're going to stick up, at your local Walmarts, okay? And we're not talking about, for electronics. I'm talking about just food, okay? They're going to, stick up your local BPs, all right, your Shell stations, okay? That's what's going to happen. And then a lot of you people, because what's going to happen, too, is, the grinding's going to cease. There's going to be less jobs. And the people that do have jobs that are able to afford, to still go out and buy groceries and all that, you're going to be a target.
Yep.
You're going to be a target. Okay? Is there any more to that scripture?
Yeah, just a little bit. It says, "The gathering shall not come."
And that's right. And we've already seen it. It's on all your major, local news channels. Okay? They've been talking about it everywhere, about these what is that, the shipments, what is that, the supply chain, okay? How everything's all messed up out there, on the West Coast, and how that's actually having an effect now.
Yep.
Okay.
They estimate that money will run out for the monetarily for the U.S. Economic Department December 15th. Which, as we estimated, and then as it's been a prediction, even by certain whistleblowers, that this thing that we speak about, far as shit hitting the fan, is probably gonna start around January. Yeah. Even Simpsons did scoff with Biden being elected January 2021, but of course there would be a scoff around that time because it was newly created, and now people aren't looking for that. They're okay. Well, that was just a joke. Well, January hits, and now you actually in that shit. So more than likely, we might be looking at something. If it's not the thing, the end all be all to which we were expecting, it's gonna be the beginning of it. You're gonna start seeing some shit. We see shit now, but January, we know something different is about to happen. Something different is gonna happen, man.
Oh yeah, a lot of your life is about to change dramatically, in these next coming months, man. Like how it did, 2020. The beginning of 2020, man.
Yeah.
All right.
So much that the man looked for, man.
And everybody was having a good old time before then. And then what happened around, February-ish to March?
Yep.
What happened? We all know what happened. The world shut down.
Right, people was making scoffs about, the Iranian general who had got off.
Yep.
They was making all the scoff. Oh, yeah, well, they was really scoffing. They kind of knew that something was going to happen. They knew.
Yeah, then Wuhan happened. Everyone was laughing. I remember my brother was laughing at all that. Next thing you know, a couple of weeks later, like a month later, oh, wait a minute, it's in America.
No, all you people in fear.
So, man, this stuff is about to hit, man. It's about to get real ugly for everybody out here, okay? And we're in the times where evils are going to happen. Great perilous times, man. All right? You got a scripture?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, can I add a point real quick? Can you get, you got something, though?
Well,
Can you get real quick, what was it, 2 Ezra 15?
Oh, I'm already there.
Oh, you're already there? You can't make that up. But in that 2 Ezra 6, it said what? That friends and neighbors and family are going to fight one another, right? Can you jump to, what is that?
I'm at 48.
15, go up to like 19. Go up to 19, I believe it is, real quick. Okay?
Yep.
Because a lot of you people, man, you're going to start fighting your, what you call loved ones because of the lack of resources, man. Hey, this whole society that we live in is about to collapse, man. And look, that guy that was always, that people, person type of dude, cracking jokes, he was the life of the party. He's gonna turn into a monster, a savage, man. Okay? The people you least expect are gonna do the ugliest things, man. Okay? Can you get that real quick, Ak?
It's the 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 19. It says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation."
Yep, and we're starting to see these things, okay? We're starting to see how there's a lack of bread, a lack of goods in this society. Okay, yes, we could still go to the local, pizza spot, the local grocery store, the local gas station and still grab goods, but it's dwindling down. I'll say this, even I went to like one of these, like, I guess you could say, for lack of words, like local like burger spot, you know what I mean? They sell, burgers, hot dogs, gyros, etc. They had a sign on there, and it said, it was a sub spot, Salakia. It was one of those sub spots, and it said on the door. I went there during the weekday, and it said, I think it was like a Wednesday or something, and it said that they're not gonna have gyro meat till Friday or till further notice.
Then there might be some type of substitute.
Yep.
Meat substitute.
Exactly, and even if they don't do that, just the point being is, they literally were letting people know, we're not gonna have this till Friday or even later, depending on what happens. So this stuff is hitting, man. People think this is a joke. It's really not.
And then another thing too, because if it's not a meat substitute, that means that the different the different merchants is all I can say as far as the name, because they have to purchase these things from a certain buyer. That means they're fighting over who can. They're actually fucking bidding over certain prices right now to even get certain merchandise in their stores. Which is another reason why if they have to bid a higher price than what they're used to paying, you might see some of your shit go up. Because they have to, that's what they're doing right now behind closed doors. When they're talking to these different merchants, you have the store clerk and the different people that order the merchandise to come to a store. They have to speak to the supplier, and and right now the supplier is making a lot of money because they say, well, shit, these guys saying that they want this right now. They about to pay this X amount of fucking price. What are you gonna do? Well, I guess shit, you just won't have this shit in your store no more. Well, hold up? What now? I need this in my store. What is he paying? What is he paying? I'll pay double. That's basically where they're at right now.
Yeah, it's going back to that old system of bargaining, haggling. That old system, man. That's what it's going back to, man. It's getting serious, man. This stuff's about to get real nasty, man. All right, you got something, Mark?
Yeah, real quick. This is Luke chapter 23, verse I'm sorry, verse 29. It says, "For behold, the days are coming, in the which they shall say, Blessed are the barren, and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck." Really talking about the downtrodden. That scripture also goes hand in hand with women who can't bear at this time, but it's also talking about us who have not yielded the increase. We're lowly. When you go into certain things like giving the suck from breasts and the milk and the honey, that's really talking about being blessed. When you break it down, even going to certain scriptures saying that the land that we came from, it was going to flow with milk and honey. It was going to be a blessed land. We right now we're barren. We're fruitless. Salaki, just to break that down. Right now we're blessed at that, because you know what it says, that blessed are you that hunger and thirst after righteousness, for you shall be filled. And we're going to be physically filled as well. All right. But then it talks about, it goes from the blessed to the curse. It says, "Then shall they begin to say to the mountains, fall on us, and to the hills cover us." Meaning that's the type of hell that these people are about to be in. Actually they're in it right now, Salakia, because you got people committing mass suicide. You got people going fucking wild shit. You got fucking women and men actually being raped right now in broad daylight.
Oh yeah.
In the U.S.
And funny thing is, no one's even caring about this stuff. Which really, honestly, the scriptures even tell you they not to basically meddle with many matters, because you're not innocent then. Honestly,
they've been following that scripture to the teeth.
But I guess you say, for lack of words, for this society, people always willing to jump in and do all that extra stuff, right? But you're not seeing that anymore. You're not seeing it, and the reason why is because, man, people don't care about each other anymore. It's your problem. It sounds like a personal problem to me. The
brotherly love shall wax cold.
Yep, and that's scripture.
That's scripture, man.
That's scripture.
The Lord said it first, man. Because, it's because of the great pride. The Lord is not dealing with y'all because of the great pride. You know how that little motherfucker that you saw that was innocent, that got raped and nobody helped, the Lord didn't like them. That's how you judge that situation. The Lord did not like their ass. Nobody intervened. This so-called innocent person that never harmed a fly, the Lord didn't like them. They did something. And it's the same way. You can judge that based off of what did King David say about Abner. Even though he wasn't a wicked man, he said he died a wicked man. He basically died the way a wicked man would. When it looks like, he was a so-called good guy and he just got jacked up for what looks like for no reason. That's the way that a wicked man died. Like this, okay, case in point, this nigga Young Dolph buying some cookies all innocently. This nigga was wicked as shit, but he just got offed. All right? Well, that's how the Lord looks at certain things like that. Because, nobody's innocent when it comes to meeting the doormat of the Lord, man. And that's why everybody's about to feel it. And y'all not going to understand it. We understand it. That's the Lord gave us this truth to understand when people start getting jacked up, so that we don't lose faith or falter, even if it be people that's close to us, man. We understand that it's such thing called judgment, and everybody has to reap it. Us, whoever, who you care about, who the fuck, what shit, Yahweh Shai had to reap it, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So who the fuck else is more worthy than the Lord to receive honor, man? He received his honor through stripes. Now, if y'all say that y'all raw, you the truth, like niggas used to say, what was it, like about 10 some odd years ago? Oh yeah, I'm the truth. It's only one man who was the truth, man. He was no bitch ass nigga. It was Yahweh Shai. He ate those stripes, and now y'all about to eat this. You put it on your children. You put it on yourselves. Let his blood be upon us and our children. Well, now is the time where the Lord's about to come for those words, man. All right, finishing this off. It says in verse 30, it says, then shall they begin to say to the mountains, fall on us, and to the hills, cover us. For if they do these things in a green tree, which is right now, all the things we talked about are right now in a full tree, where you see things are still fruitful, where you can still fucking go to the grocery store and buy some shit. Me and my wife discovered a whole bunch of fucking nutritious ass plants filled with different types of herbs that are still there that homeless people can even still get to. Yeah. Watch if it's even gleaning in that day. Watch if it's gonna be something even on those plants in that day, man. You know, niggas don't know shit about fucking gathering and hunting, but eventually, what I'm saying is all that shit's gonna actually be physically dry. It's gonna be a famine in this land. It's gonna be an ancient world famine. Yeah, it's gonna these storehouses are gonna be clear too, but as well, these plants not gonna be here either. You know, you actually got niggas that's in the world, or so-called vegans that's in the world, and heathens that's in the world that call themselves being vegan, that know about the plants. But the Lord is actually about to bring this old ancient world, ancient Egypt famine. All right, and it says, for if these things be done in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry? So when there's nothing, when this thing that we talk about, that we've been talking about for 30 some odd years through the apostles, shit actually over that, you know, from their elders on down to something traumatic was about to happen to this society. Just know this is about to happen, man. And it's not gonna be anything that's gonna stop it. It's about to get really hectic out here.
I'll say this, even for as long as we've been in the truth, people would have laughed at us if we talked about this 10 years ago. You know what I mean? And now this is in real time. This is real. That's the thing. The things that we're talking about, first off, we warned prior. Now those things that we warned about are actually happening in real time.
Yeah.
So what's there to laugh and joke about? You know, what's there to for lack of words, to scoff about anymore? You know, you can't even deny that this is the truth. You can't deny it.
Well,
all right.
This they are willingly ignorant of.
Yep.
You know, we are their song. You know, we're those guys. We're those motherfuckers that's on the street that they like to say, oh yeah, this is the prophets. Shit, a lot of motherfuckers come by, many of the adulterous ass women be fucking looking and understanding that, yeah, in that time there's gonna be those guys we gotta run to. And in that time we're gonna say, fuck you. Like, what have you to do with us? You have nothing to do with us, man. We were focused on this. You were focused on your shit. We don't have anything in common, man. Sorry, but not sorry.
Yep. But yeah, I don't know, that's pretty much it. But yeah, we're just gonna end it off with that, you know. Hey, look, man, this stuff is getting more serious, and as the months go by, man, we're gonna see a collapse of the greatest society known to mankind happen right before our eyes. We're really watching it happen. Basically, what's happening is this huge building that has been constructed is decaying, and now it's falling apart, man.
Bro, what you mean? They just put so much work in the Tower of Babel, man. I can't believe it. It's about to fall.
Hey, King Biden just signed an infrastructure, bill. They ain't gonna do a damn thing.
Nope.
Hey, yeah, you have a grievous wound, man, and it can't be healed. So it's done. America's smoked. And with that, hey, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to your brothers in the Bible Bar.